it meant, okay? On OBS, I have a multi-stream dock where I put go live on both, and I just, silly me, I thought that would work. Apparently on YouTube, you have to hit go live again. Like, sorry. Please don't judge. I am but just a young man. I'm just a young fella, and I'm learning. Bro, this is like, this setup with having a laptop and then laptop on vertical screen and main gaming monitor is so weird. Even that song I couldn't listen to because I have to play it through my laptop, so I couldn't really hear it all that well. But is that not a banger, Grim? Is that not another certified Joji banger? And if you don't think so, then keep the thought to yourself. But I'm also asking for the thought. So, but yeah, so no, it's a banger. Thank you. So for sure today, I'm only going to be here for like an hour, and then I have plans with me, Novia. We're gonna go watch Undertone today. I'm really fucking excited to watch that movie. I think Undertone seems like a fucking very good movie. There's a lot of really good reviews, but also some really bad reviews. So I will be the ultimate truth sayer about that situation. How's the audio? Everything's fine. Question mark. I was tinkering with some stuff over the last, month or so since the last stream. As per usual. All sounds good. Hell yeah. Also, I'm noticing, Grim, you are responding like it's almost as if we are in real time. So it looks like we're fucking in business. You know what else I did? Small detail, but I also love that when I play a song, I have a now playing thing set up. It should see over here. Yeah, look at that. That's sick. Wow. Fucking amazing. But yeah, so I haven't streamed in like a month when I was telling myself, hoorah, let's grow, let's do this. The year 2026 is the year of just doing it. And I still believe that, but I get a little nervous, I have a full-time job. I am very important at my job. I get tired, I get a little eepy sometimes. So, but my goal at the beginning of the year was to do 150 streams this year. We are at 5. It is March 16th, 2026. So this is just a test stream, very short. Like I said, we're probably just gonna play a few games of Overwatch, because I've been grinding that game again. It has sucked me back into the vortex, dude. And I cannot get out. We were free a little bit playing Arc Raiders, but then I got PvP'd maybe 3 games in a row, and I fucking gave up. Game's not fun for me anymore. I'm not good at video games. I want to just run around on a beautiful map and find plastic parts. Can a 30-year-old man just do that? Apparently not. I've got to be constantly on edge, just watching my back, not able to trust any fellow raider anymore these days, because people like Burnt Peanut and Cloaksy and Nick Merckx all want to just shoot on sight. So now I'm back on Overwatch. I've been saying let's fucking get it about streaming for like 3 years now, and I'm still not. So I get it, dude. I get it, man. It's something about, I don't know what it is about it that it fucking makes it so impossible, so hard, even so impossible and hard. There's something, there's like a scarediness to it. There's scarediness. What the fuck am I, 5? there's like, you just get nervous. I get nervous about no one showing up, about even being good at this. But then there are some days where not every stream's gonna be a banger. Some days you're just gonna have to like phone it in, but it's about being there. Also, sorry if I start to breathe heavy or I cough. I am under the weather. I was supposed to be at work today, but my boss, because I'm such a hard worker, my boss was like, hey bro, you're sick, you're going on vacation in like a week, I don't want you to be banged up for your vacation, I want you to actually rest and like enjoy it, so just take a sick day, you know, I'll cover your shift, and then you have no excuses to not be here on Tuesday. I was like, bet. Because I was gonna go to work anyways, you know, I ain't no weenie, you know. I was gonna show up. I was gonna throw in some Dayquil, get fucking caffeinated out of my mind, and go in and handle business. But my boss did not want me to do that. I guess. Yeah, it's a whole ass thing. It's a whole ass thing. We'll see if I'll get into it anymore. Maybe I will now that I'm on my own, etc. And all that, but not right now. Too tired. I feel that. I very much am. You know, every day that I don't stream, I promise you that I woke up and I told myself I need to stream today. And there's no bigger no bigger person, no person that I'm letting down more than myself every time I do not hit the go live button. That is how I feel. Every time I'm like, you know what, let's post a short, but I don't have anything to post. You know, I'm just there like, well, you know, sorry. But I changed my large brown man clips to large brown man reads because I just found not only are they somewhat easy, but also I really just enjoy reading spooky stories, as I've done on and off for this stream. But I also realized that although I'm all about just having fun and posting whatever the fuck you want, in that subsect, I also have, you know, I want to grow, obviously. So I can't just confuse the YouTube algorithm by posting scary story reads next to like what I want to do with streaming next to a video about a movie. You know, like it's too much. So the main Large Brown Man channel, which is where I'm streaming, is going to hold my VODs, going to hold Twitch clips, going to hold like movie reviews, and occasionally talking about other stuff. While Large Brown Man reads will hold my scary stories. And let's fucking get it. Twitch is obviously going to hold everything. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. I bet you that sounds fantastic. Also, do not think less of me for this cup. This was purchased for me. I hope that me using a metal straw does not make me less of a man. If anything, it should make me more of a man. I haven't ever is lit as fuck. What do you mean I want it? Oh. Well then. It is it's an Elo cup. Now you can look that up on your local Amazon or whatever it's called in Finland. I haven't even been doing that this year. At least been too busy figuring shit out for myself, and you know, just like existing. I feel that it's okay, Grim. It's okay. You went through big change. Big change needs big rest time. You know, big change equals big forgiveness for yourself. You know, been there, done that. I didn't stream for like 6 months. Okay, I didn't stream for 6 months when I was riding high on playing Pokemon VGC every day. Oh, fuck. Sounds crisp as hell. Yeah, dude. I know that the coughs and the gagging in the ears is fucking hitting. That's what you come to this stream for. That's what you come to the stream for. A life kicked me in the stomach and then kept kicking. Dude. Have you tried blocking it? like have you know, protected yourself? I'm joking. Of course you tried. Of course, everyone's tried. Okay? That's like when you're not getting any jobs and your fucking Gen X or boomer parents are like, well, have you tried giving them a firm? Yes! Yes, I did. Okay? I tried my fucking best, you know? Dude, I was blocking it for 7 years and now finally healing, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Sometimes, you know, sometimes not trying to parry the kicks on cooldown is actually what you need. Sometimes you just need to get kicked. The world's tough. The world's tough. And for that, when the world is tough, you play your favorite video game in the world that definitely does not cause you any mental stress or strife. And that is Overwatch. That is OW. You don't play a game for a better part of a year. You play its clone in Marvel Rivals and you determine that game is not nearly as fun. It doesn't have the same spice as your first hero shooter. When the world is tough, you make it tougher by playing Overwatch. Amen. Have you tried turning it off and on? Yeah. You know what, though? I will say the amount of times that turning it off and on again has actually just worked, you know, is kind of crazy. I swear. Sometimes, so just brief, super brief explainer. My position at my job is I'm the deputy general manager, meaning I'm directly underneath the general manager and I help oversee all the other assistant managers, right? Pretty big deal. I know. And sometimes the way that these other assistant managers look at me like I'm some fucking genius because a register went down and now I worked on it for 2 seconds and it works again. You know, I just let them believe that I was fucking hacker man's in there, but really all I did was turn it off and on again and it fucking works. You know, like it's crazy. Big stuff. You know, but also I switched to full cam because I don't want anyone to see my ranks. Let's play damage because I've been playing damage like a motherfucker, having so much fun playing fucking Onron, bro. Onron might be the most fun character I think this game has ever created. Dude, it's fucking insane. Onron is so much fun. I finally took that advice and turned off a 7-year relationship, and I'm not going to turn that shit back on again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. You love what's the word for it? I was going to say self-independence, but that's kind of a redundant ass phrase, but I can't really think of the word that I want to say. Self-care, I guess, perhaps, perchance, maybe. What's this over here? You're so real for that? Yeah, dude. I wish they did something. Like Soldier's a grumpy old man. You would think that if I tap him on the head or the chest a little bit too much, he'd be like, "Hey, stop doing that," you know? He'd do so. He definitely just wouldn't sit there and take it. Soldier doesn't. He strikes me as a giver, not a taker. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely not going to sit there and take it, but he's definitely going to like sit there and give it. You know? He just looks like a little action figure standing there. Yeah. Especially in this fucking costume. Like, if I was a kid and I saw this action figure on the shelf, I am begging my mom to buy it. Mom, I want that one. Mom, mama, you know, type vibe. That was I was that kid. Oh, finally, Jesus Christ. Choose your map. Is that too loud? Feel like that's too loud. Going Dorado. And turn it down here just a tad. Just a smidge. But also, so yeah, I'm going on vacation on the 21st. I'll be gone for 4 days. Little break from work, little break from, you know, the hometown. I'm gonna go to Monterey for 4 days. I'm gonna go to Monterey, California, have a good old time there, go see some fishies, go stare at the ocean while I ponder. And overall, well, I don't want to see a May. I also don't want to see a Zarya. And then after that, when I get back, one, for the work side of things, you know, that's when our first big movie comes out, which is Mario. I'm sure the kids are gonna bust down the fucking doors. But secondly, that's when I'm gonna start consistently streaming. I told myself at the beginning of this year I want to stream 150 times. It is March 16th, and this is my 5th. So I have some catching up to do. So I very much want to like go on like a streak of streaming for like a couple weeks to a month straight. You know, that's not you, bitch. You saw me pick him, you little fucking asswipe. You know what? I'm throwing. I'm throwing. I'm going Genji. There's nothing you could say about it. JK, I'm not going to do that because I also want to get back into gold. Ooh, a multi-stream. Yup. But yeah, so I'm going on vacation on the 21st. I'll be back like the 24th, 25th. And then I'm going to start. I don't laugh. Don't laugh. But I set up a schedule that works since I have a really consistent work schedule now. It makes it a little easier to plan. So I'm going to try my best to stick to that. And I might go on like a little streak of streaming every day for like as long as I can physically handle it. And we're going to stick to that. Try to get to my 150 in a year. A little laggy. Is it stream laggy? It's a stream laggy because I'm a little laggy. No? Okay. Oh! As a YT premium guy, I am a fan. Yeah, dude. Same. Okay, I feel like the game is a little loud.
I've endured 1,000 deaths. What's one more?
69%. This looks good. Stream looks fine. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, it looked like just some initial kind of stutteriness. The only thing that makes me nervous about this process now is like when my roommate's home, is him gaming going to fuck me up, you know, because we are both gamers. I need to get actual line of sight here. I need to stop messing around. Yeah, no, okay, my game is stuttering like a motherfucker. Honestly, I don't think a lot is needed from me today, because I can tell you this, the guy that stole Onron from me is probably performing better as Onron than myself. Fuck! Just die already! Thank you, Juno, you're a sweetheart. Oh, I almost fucking got him. Ooh! We love no ads. Hell yeah, dude. That's the whole reason why I did it, because when I was watching Burnt Peanut a lot still, I would watch him and I would only watch him on YouTube because the lack of ads was just so amazing. Oh. Save me. Take that. Woo! Can I just hit this last shot, please? Thank you. Select my perk. There we go. And also, can we just talk about how amazing of a service fucking YouTube Premium is? Like, it is just the go-to streaming service. Yup. We're kind of popping, you know? Like, I said I love playing Honoron. I didn't say I was good at playing Honoron. So the fact that this guy stole it from me and I'm forced to play Hans and miss all of my arrows on May is actually kind of working for the squad. Welcome to orbit. Welcome to orbit. Cannot hit this Juno though to save my life right now. Too much attention. I'm dead. Yeah, fuck. I died twice. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I died like right off rip first time. Yeah. It's one of the only subscriptions I have never regretted paying for, dude. Same. Especially because like, you know, I was once a Spotify enjoyer and now like I get YouTube music. It's just, and I'm a big like music enjoyer. Amazing ult, bro. No. Let's go. Big chat. Huge even. Not me paying for Spotify still. What the fuck are you doing right now? Why would you ever do that? Now, I will say that I fear even that Spotify is the better platform. I think the UI is way just cleaner. I think that the shuffle actually works because there's a ton of times on YouTube Music where I'm trying to go on a long car ride and it's playing the music in fucking alphabetical order, you know, like it's really Spotify is better, but why pay for both of them, bro?
They say work smarter, not harder, but
I hate that I need Spotify's too good. Yeah, Grim, see? You need to oh, also chat. I failed to look, but are both chats showing up on the stream chat down here? I can't see because I'm using a laptop screen and I'm getting a little old. Yes, let's go, dude. Everything's working for once in my life. I'm too lazy to remake playlists. I've had Spotify for so long. I believe there's a feature. Bro, where you can import. It's not what I did, so I don't know, but I think I remember seeing that. Oh my god, I can't hit the turret. It's literally. I couldn't hit the stationary fucking turret, bro. Look. A little bit of damage. Honor dead. Turret dead. Oh, dear heavens. Help me, please, God. Let's go. Okay, we are not getting lucky with the headshots anymore, so therefore my Hanzo rendered useless. I think we got, no, because they do have like the turret set up. Honestly, I'm not even doing that well. I just got hyped off of a few nice shots. Protect us, Kike. No, not me, dude. Fucking trying to get carried to gold, bro. I want to get all of my rolls into gold and then try to grind for plat. On tank last night, I was playing a little bit. I actually played a ton yesterday. But I, of course, classic story chat. I got to my plat promotion game on tank, lost it. You know how it goes. But also, which was kind of ridiculous, and I have been noticing this in the matchmaking. I don't know if it's just like a USA servers or what, but your boy has been getting into games with diamonds on gold, and it's getting kind of ridiculous. It's getting kind of ridiculous.
I got ult.
Am I the only one? Grim, have you been seeing that? Overwatch been annoyingly fun. It has, dude. Like I've been really enjoying Overwatch again. And you know, not to talk shit on Rivals, but I definitely realized stuff I would do in Rivals just doesn't work in this game. Fuck your molten core, pussy. I need to fuck this May. That May is going unfucked. Woo! Moira though. But yeah, this is precisely why I did not want a May. Apparently Anran does not either. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Where are you, Torby? Just walk into my line of sight, please. I missed him. I missed the Moira. But we win. Let's go! Alright, let me catch up a little bit. I had to lock. I remember that time 6 minutes ago during character bans when he said, I don't want to see a May, and now here we are. With the May. Yeah, and she... Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. The fucking May fucked me up. The May kind of was goofing and gaffing on me. Not possible. Too lazy to even look it up, bro. You would save yourself what Spotify 10 bucks a month. Probably for about maybe 20 minutes of work. I haven't been playing comp barely at all this year due to the fact that my life went up in smoke. But I've been playing quick play like crazy with Zazzy, and it's been ridiculously fun with him, dude. I feel that. See, my fucking my roommate plays exclusively quick play as well. So like I've been playing, I've been solo queuing rank because I'm just simply a rank goblin. Like I cannot play any other. If a game has a ranked mode, I'm playing the ranked mode. You know, it's been like that all me life. And then I ain't never gonna stop. I ain't never ever gonna stop. No. All right, chat. Full disclosure, I have to kind of use the potty. But I also am only like, I want to keep going for another 40 minutes ish, give or take. This was gonna be a short one from the jump because I'm just doing the tests, but I think it'll go away. It's fine. I think we can push through. Yeah, on paper, that last game did not go well because I wanted to play Anran. Someone stole my Anran. I said I don't want to face against a May. Went up against a May and she rocked my shit. But we won the game. Yep. Only got 15 SR, but you know, that's in the right direction. I've been blasting music so loud while playing that I couldn't even play comp. Because I can't get in the game. That's a vibe though. It's a vibe. I used to listen to music all the time while playing games, and then I don't know, ever since I turned like 28, you know, a couple of years ago, ever since I got like 28, all of a sudden it would start to like it would overstimulate me too much. I would get thrown off. I couldn't play. So now we sit in silence. You know what I might even do real quick, chat, despite being a little sicky and having a sore throat? That might just read a little spooky story after one more game. Find something to read. Sounds kind of fun. Kind of want to try to read something. If this queue takes... This is the one biggest adjustment going from Rivals to Overwatch is the queues take a little longer. Also, while I'm waiting, this is another game or another song from Joji's latest album that's fire. Oh, I guess I don't have the now playing thing on my gameplay screen. What a new move. But it's Hotel California.
Fuck me up, cut me up past 3. But I love when it's just for me. She said, nice to meet you, nice to know you.
All right, we're gonna do this again. We don't want Domino, we don't want Zarya, we don't want May.
Don't know what it means, guess I'm a goner. Lost you in the waves, I'm underwater. Lost you in the waves, I'm underwater. Thought of you make my heart beat fast. Too soon and I'm way too attached. You're the best that I ever had. That's the first time I hope it lasts.
All right, we're in a gold lobby. This is crazy.
Right where I want her. There she goes like a wave to the water. And
How am I in here with a bunch of golds, bro? I'm fucking silver 4.
she said, nice to meet you, nice to know you.
Like, why can't I be in the lobby with a bunch of bronzes? You know?
Hotel California. Don't know what it means, guess I'm a goner. Lost you in the waves, I'm underwater. Lost you in
In the waves, I'm underwater.
lost you in the waves, I'm underwater.
All right. Look it. You know what? Like, evil force has been trying to pull me back in, bro. Hello? Where is everybody? They're way over there already. Okay. Oh, hello, fellow Honor enjoyer. Oh, I'll be happy with a little bit of pokey poke. How many, please? That was a stupid ass E right there. I really thought she was gonna stay fight. Anna, back the fuck up, dude. What are you doing? Oh no, I might not be able to play Honor against all these golds. My team have a kill yet? Nope. And I'm DPS, so it is kind of on me. Oh, nice. We got our first one. Okay, so we're down on our... Oh, no! Ah, that Orisa ult saved their Honor, bro. Trying to save that fight for him. Damn. It's crazy how fast that fucking turned south, bro. But let my form slip. Let the form slip a little bit. Why does that sound like a innuendo? Is that just me, bro? Protect us, Kike! Oh, there's a kill there. Better. Better. Rez. Oh, shit. We want to fight. Let's go.
Robot is on the move.
Man, not the break pocket, bro. That's what you need to play well on run. That's cringe. The fuck did I just do? Oh shit! Oh! Love that doofus just is literally not turning around. Love that. Love that for him. Love that for him. Yeah, they got one more kill than me though. Not quite getting honor on diffed all that bad. Oh, they use a Suzu? Die! Yes! Okay. If I would have died there getting no fucking no kill, I would have been really upset with myself. Would have been really upset. Maybe I need to sit and protect my Anna. Changing up. Excuse me. Changing up the process. A soldier's by himself. Go kill him, Doom! Oh my god. Oh my god. Help me, please. You know, like my doofus is 10 and 4, not like awful, but I feel like he's just not. Granted, I'm not talking in the game, so I can't really blame him for not capitalizing on things that I'm going after. So great, he's got us in his sights. It's all over. GG. Back it up now. Hey, we're falling back. Why are we falling back? We're up. Why are we not? Finally, Jesus. Oh, God. Woo. Woo. That would have been embarrassing. Can you perish, please? Please. Oh, fuck this. I'm doing it. Oh. Where the fuck did you come from, dude? Who the hell is that guy? God. We just cannot. Oh! He's purple. He's purple. Oh, I needed to leave that like a second sooner. Nice. See, at least my Moira can capitalize on kills though, dude. That's a corner. Their on run is dying less. I'm playing a little sloppier. Oof. That might be. Moira, can you heal our Doomfist, please? Oh. That's unlucky. Yeah, 7 is obviously way too much to be dying.
Benjamin.
I mean, also, what the fuck is our Anna doing? Holy shit, bro. 4K damage? 7K or not even 4K heals? What a... Also, if Doom can fight on the point here, that'd be lovely. Stupid bitch. Okay.
I'm starting the push now.
Oh, this game somehow feels a little winnable. Thank you, Moira, for being, you know, a healer. Granted, it is support. I understand that. Is her backline okay? Apparently not. Damn. I'd have to risk. That didn't work. That was a good ult from there, Rissa. I can't lie. I cannot tell a lie. Big question is, did we get diffed? I was 18-9. There, I don't know which one was on Ron. I think it was the Bastion. Got more kills, I died more, and they switched. So I take that as a win. That is an unlucky clip. That is an unlucky clip for me right there. Well, that was a couple games of Overwatch. Yeah. That's it for that. That's it for that. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a little story as we listen to the sweet nothings of... Let's listen to Casio by Jungle.
Casio, playing on my heart just
Hello?
like a Casio, breaking it apart so you can let it go. Wait another year, that's not original. I'll send a call, alright, let's go now.
Let's see.
I just want the keys back to my vehicle. They're just gonna tell you that it wasn't you. And I just wanna tell you this is how I feel. I know you feel, I know you feel it.
You know, when I go down r/scary short stories, so many of them are like, my husband's cheating on me, or dad was mean when I was younger. You know, it's always something like that.
My heart just like a Casio, breaking it apart so you can let it go.
And this one seems to be fun. Someone broke into our home. This will be how we wrap up the story, or the stream, I mean. Background. Just do what? Storm sounds. Oh. just loud enough to just be in the background? All right. This story. Someone broke into our home, made by Perfect Nightmare. Excuse me for that. All right. It was every family's nightmare. My wife and I had a day off work, and we had taken our son out for lunch and some family bonding time. But as we approached our home, something felt off. I had a growing sense of dread the closer we got. As our house came into view, I could see that the front door was wide open. Someone had broken into our home. I told my family to wait outside in case the intruder was still inside. They obliged, and I slowly, silently made my way through our house. And I stepped into the living room. I saw broken furniture, nothing in its correct place, just utter chaos. Was this person looking for something? Did they have malicious intent? Why our home? Why us? Next, I walked to our kitchen. The fridge had been emptied. The dishes and food were thrown all over the room. What kind of person had broken into our home? A homeless person who just needed food? And if so, why had they destroyed the living room? That's when I heard it. Footsteps in the bedroom. The intruder was still in our house. I took a brief moment to be grateful that I had asked my wife and son to wait outside. It was impossible to decipher this person's motive so far, but I was about to come face to face with the person that forcefully entered our home, and I would demand answers. So I crept toward the bedroom slowly. I approached the door and focused on the sliver of light slipping through the crack. I could see faint shadows dancing in the light. I raised my hand, placed it against the door, and took a deep breath, readying myself for whatever may be on the other side. I pushed the door open and stepped through the threshold with authority. I couldn't believe my eyes. I actually rubbed my hands over them, thinking that I was just imagining thing there. In my son's bed was a young girl with curly blonde hair. She stared at me with wide eyes. She must have been terrified. Must have been a few feet taller and at least 100 pounds heavier than her. I must have been a sight to see for that little girl, but she should have considered that before breaking into my home. So I called my wife and son to see what I found. Is that a human, Papa? Why, yes, it is, baby bear. That's dinner. A little bit of a cornball. Also, damn, the music got really fucking loud, huh? A little take on the fucking Goldilocks. On the Goldilocks story. Let's see. Let's do one more. Whites only? Jesus. Ooh, Forgotten Well. I remember this name. Forgot what had I read from them. But I remember that name. Okay, let's do it. I also like this one. My girls like to pretend. We'll come back to the Forgotten Well. Also, so many of these stories end up being about like stalkers. I wonder if it's just because it's like an easy fear to prey on, or like what the deal with that is. Like, do a lot of people just fantasize about being a stalker or having one? When all your dreams of love. All right, this one is written by Writing is Fun, but You Suck. Well, that's just rude. Also, I am still working on my own story. I kind of evolved some of the thoughts a little bit. And I'm actually starting to write it. And I'm pretty excited to read that for you guys sometime, probably within like a month. All right, last thing in the stream. My girls like to pretend. I hate when she does this to me. I get the flirtatiousness behind it, but sometimes I'm just tired and I don't want to feel like I have to work for her affection. Why does she enjoy pretending like we're not dating anymore? I'm not an insecure man, but sometimes she makes me doubt myself. Why is the protagonist a stalker? Why? Why does this happen so often? God damn. I finally get to the shop where she works and I stop outside, peering through the window. And she's there, gorgeous as ever, talking to a man whose body language tells me she's interested. And as I watch them, it becomes so obvious that she's encouraging the attention. I try not to get jealous as I remind myself that it's all an act. But after lingering a little while longer, allowing them to flirt in front of me to get myself in the proper headspace, I burst into the shop. Hey, baby. I say as I approach them. Her face scrunches up when she sees me, an attempt at looking scared. Sometimes I think her acting is embarrassing, but I'm sure this jackass is buying it. You aren't allowed to be here. The fake panic in her voice admittedly more believable than her facial expression. Despite my annoyance at having to go through this whole song and dance, I feel a bit proud of her. She's getting better at pretending, and she's still my girl after all. Who has an SO that doesn't make them jump through a few hoops from time to time? Nah, don't be like that, I say. Come on, I'll drive you home. I reach out to put my hand on her arm, but the wannabe hero steps between us. Is there a problem here? He asks her, keeping his eyes on me. Yes, she answers. Get out of here, Jake. I don't want you here. I said, don't be like that. Let's go. Man, I think you better get the fuck out of here, the dude says. I look him over, noticing how large his muscles are. Of course, she always picks this type. Get out of here, my girl repeats, really making me work today. I'm calling the cops. She reaches for her phone, selling the hell out of her performance. Fine, I'm gone, I say, and turn and walk out. 2 hours later, I'm watching them kiss passionately through her bedroom window. I open it slowly and quietly slip in. My girl shrieks, "It's my stalker!" I don't think anyone would ever say it like that, right? She screams, not loudly enough to alert the neighbors, and the dude is up in a flash. My knife is faster though, and his throat opens up. Blood pours out onto the bed as he wobbles a little. Finally, he collapses in a heap. Are you gonna hurt me, mister? She asks. Oh, yeah. Real badly. She smiles at me wolfishly. I smile back. We don't bother cleaning the blood up first. She doesn't mind if it's a little messy. Everybody has a thing. Sometimes, though, wish hers was leather. So they were in on it the whole time? I guess so. That had a cool little twist, as long as I'm, you know, interpreting that right. Love a good twist. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. So but I'm so sold on the idea that the protagonist or the narrator was like misinterpreting things that she was doing. But also, I guess, like, saying stuff like, that's my stalker, you know, like, I guess so. Like, I don't know. I think I'm a little more sold on that. Yeah, like, it's not him just being creepy and misinterpreting things at the end. Like, they definitely like it together. Because, like I said, no one would say, that's my stalker, you know, when he's already in the house. Like, you're just going to start to fight, right? Like, you're going to fucking put him up and start fucking pouncing, right? Oh, and then also, like, she advanced with that guy. Or once again, I don't know if there's like history there, but she advanced with that guy like pretty quick. So it was all part of the plan. It was part of the plan the whole time. Well, those were two little fun stories, a couple of fun games of Overwatch, a good little brief talking with you guys chat. So thank you so much for being here during this test today. I am glad that you guys were here. I apologize for the nasty coughs in your ear at times. I try to move away from the microphone, but it doesn't always give me time. But I have to go get ready. I got to take a shower and stuff, get dressed. So cough away, brother. So I got to get going. But thank you so much for being here. Grim, Rhino, thank you for coming by and being active in chat, giving me someone to talk to. I hope that you enjoyed the little brief stream after my vacation in like a week or so from now. We will be streaming a lot more often. We'll be doing multi-streams. I'm going to go back to playing games that I never finished. We're going to start Expedition 33 from the top. I'm not going to be streaming Overwatch that much. Like, my scheduled streams will be like single player games, Expedition 33 being the first one. And every now and then I'll do a little bonus stream where I'm just grinding some OW or whatever, and I'll just throw on the stream. But yeah, and then we'll wrap up the streams with a little bit of spooky story reads. Some now, since that's its own channel now, I got to make sure to have content for it. But you guys all have a wonderful fucking day and a better tomorrow. Be safe, be smooth, be all that. Good. Oh wait, no, I got it. I got to play a song. I always play a song. We'll go with the same one that we opened with. Because it's a fucking banger, bruv. That's not the right song. That's the wrong keyboard. All right, goodbye and good night. You have a wonderful fucking day in the better mode. Bye.
It's almost magic, lost in translation, moving mountains, sharing this time. Find each other later and see it through together. We can live it out again twice. I am a fool, lost and delirious. Time won't undo, but it's not that serious. Sooner or later, don't we give in to it? Maybe it's true, things were just gearing up. Can you love a little longer? It's a little stronger. Giving into my own rise. Even for the moment, all the right components. Rebel me with caring this life. Baby, nothing lasts forever. Death is so much better. Knowing we were sharing this time. Find each other later and see it through together. We can live it